Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you are watching the post-market show. So, if you look at today's market, it was we're talking about markets after breaking out on Monday. It was consolidating. It shouldn't have been consolidating. It should have already gone in the uptrend, but that did not happen. And today, because the European market and the US market were down yesterday, we opened with a gap down and markets continued to fall. But there was some kind of bottoming out process just below 18,500. So Nifty took off from there, but back Nifty was particularly weak. It at one point it fell more than 600 points, but then there was a recovery in the end. But still, it is not nowhere close to the yesterday's or the day before yesterday's closing prices. So that is a kind of a concern that if it is trend reversal or not. So let us move into the charts and see. We opened with a gap down, and from the first candle itself, we broke this support which was created at 18,585 for the previous 2 days, and we continued to fall. But around 12 to 12 to 1 market consolidated for almost 1 hour, and then there was a recovery towards the end, and markets on a close to close basis ended 0.5% in the red. Nifty down by almost 100 points, and back Nifty, if you look at it, it is again, it was pretty volatile. It opened with a gap down last like Nifty, and then it fell and it broke 44,000 levels. It came down as low as 43,850 levels, and then from there was a good recovery in the end, and finally Bank Nifty closed just below the all-time high levels at around 44,128, down by 0.69%, down by almost 300 points. So Bank Nifty was particularly weak today in terms of the sectors. Coming to mid caps and small caps, it is interesting to see that both of them have ended positive. So it was the large caps which was facing the weakness, but mid caps up by 0.3%, Nifty, small cap up by a good 0.78%. So this is the situation in mid caps and small caps. And apart from that, sector wise, we can say it was a mixed day. Some sectors ending in the green, some in the red. So if you want to talk about sectors which ended in the red, we have Nifty Financial Services, or Nifty Nifty down by 0.8%, and then we have Nifty Metal again today down by 0.78%. Nifty Energy fell by a lot, 1.4% down, and then Nifty Private Bank as well as Nifty PSU Bank both are down by 0.5 and 0.24% respectively. So these are the sectors which were weak today. So it's basically the financial sector, and then we have the metal and energy sector. These were the sectors which were down. Talking about sectors which did well, we have Nifty Realty up by 0.76%, Nifty Pharmaceutical Index, which was kind of weak in the last 2 days, but today it has gone up by 0.58%. Apart from that, FMCG did not move that much, up by 0.2%. Still, it is in the uptrend, and Nifty IT ended absolutely flat. So these are some of the index movers. It was Bharti Airtel up by 3.8%, top contributor to the Nifty on the positive side. Then Kotak Mahindra Bank, Asian Paints, Sun Pharma, Tata Motors, Tech Mahindra, these were the top contributors on the positive side. And as usual, Reliance, HDFC Twins, Axis Bank, these are the top draggers of Nifty 50 today. Now, FII DI activities looks a bit interesting. DII is buying for a massive 3,400 crores, and the DII is selling for 2,500 crores. So why such big figures? It is because of MSCI rebalancing. So what happens? These large institutions, they change their weightage on different stocks. So it looks like they have bought a lot of Kotak Bank stocks, and they have sold a lot of Reliance. So that is why we are seeing such big buy and selling figures from both DIIs and FIIs. Nothing to be worried about. Now, coming to economic calendar, we talked about some important data coming out today, but interestingly, all the data were positive. French inflation data came at 5.1%, which was lower than expectation of 5.5. Good news there. Same with German inflation data came out 6.1%, whereas the expectation was 6.5%. So lower inflation than expected. definitely a positive news. And also on the Indian front, we have the GDP data coming out. The Indian GDP it has come out for the first quarter 6.1% versus an expectation of 5%. So that is again a good 1.1% above expectation. Definitely positive news for India. So these were some of the economic data which were being published, and they have come out. All of them were favorable, but markets still it seems weak overall. So that is all about the economic calendar. Now coming to the US markets, and let us see where they are headed right now. US markets are again falling today. S&P 500 down by 0.77%, Dow Jones down by 0.66%, Nasdaq down by 0.9%. So overall, expect gap down opening tomorrow. Markets can continue to be on a bearish path, and it looks like a trend reversal. That is why today's title, because US markets seem particularly weak, and it has broken yesterday's lows, all three of them, all three indices, and they are falling like anything. UK markets right now they are down by 1.12%. Next we have the French markets down by 1.5%, German markets down by 1.5%, Hong Kong markets down by 1.9%. Nikkei, Chinese market, Japanese market, and South Korean markets, all of them are down. Looks like global markets are all kind of weak, and we have to see how things turn around. VIX in the US has risen again by 2.29%, but India VIX today has broken 12. It has now come at 11.9. So this is the situation right now. Talking about the crude oil prices, it has fallen by 1.04% again. So crude oil, we have talked about crude oil being kind of weak, and it is showing over here again 1% down crude oil. And talking about DXY, it is in the uptrend, and a good bullish green candle in the dollar index. It only signifies more weakness in our markets, and that has been the case today, is what we are seeing. So this is the kind of things happening in the global scenario. So coming to tomorrow, it's an expiry day, Thursday. Nifty, Bank Nifty, both weekly expiries, 1st of June. So in a day's time, everything has turned bearish. Put call ratio is now at 0.84 in case of Nifty, below 1, which indicates bearishness. And people have sold 18,500, 600, 700 call options and aggressively today, and 18,600 seems to have the largest call option build up, followed by 18,700 on the upside. So 18,600, people are not expecting that to be broken tomorrow. Coming to the downside, we have 18,500 having a good amount of foot build up, but it is nowhere as close as 18,600 call build up. Indicates more bearishness in the market. And let's see, people are expecting markets to trade between 18,500 and 18,600 levels. We have to wait and see. Bank Nifty looks even more bearish. Put call ratio down to 0.79. Aggressive calls have been written right up from 44,000 to 44,300 levels. So again, put call ratio says that the market is going to be weak. And right now we have 44,500 having highest call build up, just like yesterday, but today 42,200 added a huge amount of call build up. On the downside, no puts were added, and these puts remain as they were yesterday. So 44,000 still has a good amount of put build up. So in case markets falls further, these people who have sold puts will have to run for cover, and that can propel the markets even lower. So open interest is indicating the markets are likely to be bearish. Let us look at the economic calendar and see if there is anything important coming out tomorrow. We do have the Chinese manufacturing PMI data coming out at 7:15 a.m. in the morning, followed by unemployment rate and inflation rate for Europe. So that has to be seen. And let's see if there is anything else. No, there's nothing else that important. So mainly it was the Chinese manufacturing PMI data, and more importantly, European unemployment rate and inflation data is going to be important tomorrow. So these are the economic data that you can keep an eye out for. Coming to our markets and expiry day, we have talked about things looking bearish. So it does look bearish in case of Nifty, if today's low is broken, we can expect some kind of support coming around 18,460 levels. If that is broken, the only proper support I'm looking at is 18,327. So that is going to be that. And on the upside, definitely today's high 18,585 or this level is going to act as strong resistance, and then if that is broken, expect some kind of resistance to come around 18,650 levels. So these are the levels to watch out for. Definitely we are expecting a gap down opening tomorrow once again, and from there where the market moves is anybody's guess, but things are looking quite bearish, I would say. And coming to Bank Nifty, same thing, Bank Nifty with the levels we had discussed. So today's low, once that is broken, 43,830, and we can expect the markets to fall as low as 43,500. And being an expiry day, we can expect some trending moves as well, especially on the second half of the day. So if you are selling options, please be careful, because they can expand like anything, and option buyers can get a good opportunity if that happens. So that is the situation. Bank Nifty will be facing stiff resistance around 44,151. That was the previous all-time high level, and then 44,500 levels. These are the levels to watch out on the upside for Bank Nifty. And again, same thing, Bank Nifty looks even more bearish than Nifty, especially if you look at the open interest data. So this is the situation. And if you're wondering about these last 15-minute, like from 3 to 3:30, big green candles or red candles in case of Nifty, these are just because of MSCI rebalancing. So nothing to worry about regarding that. So these are the situation right now. It's just Nifty is already 104 points down from where it was. So we are expecting kind of a bearish expiry tomorrow. So hope you have gained something from this video. So we'll meet again tomorrow after the expiry day, and see how things have gone tomorrow. So that is all from my side. Thank you for watching, and have a very good night.